Welcome back to the podcast. Today we're diving deep into the world of coal, a vital resource that has played a significant role in shaping industries and economies around the globe. Coal, a fossil fuel, is formed from the remains of plants and organic matter that has been subjected to high pressure and heat over millions of years. It is primarily composed of carbon and has been used for centuries as a source of energy. Coal's historical significance is immense, dating back to ancient civilizations that used it for heating and cooking purposes. However, it wasn't until the Industrial Revolution that coal truly came into prominence, fueling the rise of factories, steam engines, and modern infrastructure. Its abundance and energy density made it the cornerstone of industrialization, powering everything from trains and ships to factories and electricity generation plants. Today, coal remains a critical component of the global energy mix, providing a significant portion of the world's electricity and supporting industries such as steel making and cement production. However, its use also comes with environmental challenges, including air pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, and environmental degradation from mining operations. Despite these challenges, coal continues to play a crucial role in meeting the world's energy needs, and understanding its properties and impacts is essential for informed decision making and sustainable energy planning. Coal serves a multitude of purposes, with its primary application being energy production. It is burned to generate electricity in power plants, providing a reliable and affordable source of energy for millions of people worldwide. Additionally, coal plays a crucial role in steel making, where it is used as a fuel and as a key ingredient in the production of coke, a necessary component in the steel making process. Coal's high carbon content and ability to generate intense heat make it indispensable in the production of steel, which is used in construction, manufacturing, and infrastructure projects. Moreover, coal is utilized in various industrial processes, including cement manufacturing, paper production, and chemical synthesis, where it serves as a source of heat, fuel, and raw material. Now let's explore some interesting facts about coal. Did you know that coal comes in several different types, each with its own unique characteristics? These types include anthracite, known for its high carbon content and low moisture content; bituminous coal, prized for its energy density and versatility; and lignite, a younger and softer form of coal often used in power generation. Furthermore, coal played a pivotal role in the Industrial Revolution, transforming societies and economies by fueling the growth of industries such as textiles, transportation, and manufacturing. Its abundance and accessibility fueled the expansion of cities, the development of infrastructure, and the rise of modern civilization as we know it. Understanding the various uses and historical significance of coal provides valuable insights into its role in shaping our world, and underscores the importance of sustainable energy practices in the face of environmental challenges. Now let's build our vocabulary by introducing and explaining further some of the key English terms related to coal. First, let's reiterate again and discuss further the different types of coal. There are three main types: anthracite, bituminous, and lignite. Anthracite is a hard, shiny coal with a high carbon content, often used for heating homes and industrial processes. Bituminous coal is a softer black coal with a high moisture content, commonly used for electricity generation and steel making. Lignite, also known as brown coal, is the lowest grade of coal, with a high moisture content and low energy density, typically used in power plants. Now let's move on to mining terms. A shaft is a vertical or inclined passageway used for accessing underground coal deposits. A seam is a layer of coal sandwiched between layers of rock, and extraction refers to the process of removing coal from the ground. Lastly, let's explore some environmental terms related to coal. Pollution refers to the presence of harmful substances in the environment, often resulting from the burning of coal. Emissions are the gases and particles released into the atmosphere during combustion, contributing to air pollution and climate change. Carbon capture is a technology that captures carbon dioxide emissions from coal-fired power plants and stores them underground to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Now let's practice using these terms in sentences. For example, one sentence could be, many homes in the region rely on anthracite coal for heating during the winter months. Another sentence might be, the miners descended into the shaft to access the coal seam deep underground. Further sentences could include, coal-fired power plants are a major source of pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. By understanding and using these vocabulary terms, we can better grasp the complexities of coal mining, energy production, and environmental impacts. Now let's focus on a grammar topic related to discussing past events, specifically the past simple tense. We'll explore how this tense is used to recount historical coal mining events and describe conditions in the past. The past simple tense is used to describe actions that occurred at a specific point in the past and are now completed. For example, we might say, coal mining began in the 18th century, to indicate that the action of coal mining started in the past and is now finished. Similarly, we could say, the coal industry experienced rapid growth during the Industrial Revolution, to describe a condition or state of affairs that existed in the past. In both cases, the past simple tense allows us to convey information about past events and conditions in a clear and concise manner. By mastering the use of the past simple tense, we can effectively communicate historical facts and narratives about coal mining and its impact on society and the environment. So as we delve deeper into the history of coal, keep an eye out for examples of the past simple tense and how it helps us convey information about the past with accuracy and clarity. Conditional sentences are structures that help us discuss potential outcomes based on certain conditions. In the context of coal usage, we can use conditional sentences to speculate about the consequences of different actions or policies related to coal consumption. For instance, we might say, if coal continues to be burned unchecked, air quality will deteriorate, to highlight the potential impact on the environment if no measures are taken to regulate coal emissions. This type of conditional sentence, known as the first conditional, expresses a real possibility based on a specific condition. Similarly, we could use the second conditional to discuss hypothetical scenarios and their potential outcomes. For example, we might say, if cleaner energy alternatives were prioritized over coal, air pollution levels would decrease significantly, to suggest a hypothetical situation and its likely consequence. Conditional sentences allow us to explore various scenarios and their implications for the future, helping us understand the potential risks and benefits associated with different approaches to coal usage. By mastering the use of conditional sentences, we can engage in informed discussions about energy policy, environmental sustainability, and the role of coal in our society. So, as we continue to explore the complexities of coal usage, let's try and integrate conditional sentences into our English sentences. Let's shift our focus now to a grammar topic that allows us to vividly describe coal characteristics, that is to say, adjectives. Adjectives are words that modify or describe nouns, and they play a crucial role in conveying information about the qualities of coal. When discussing coal, we often use adjectives to highlight its various characteristics, such as its quality, sulfur content, and cleanliness. For instance, we might use the adjective high quality to describe coal with a high energy content and minimal impurities, making it desirable for energy production and industrial use. This term emphasizes the superior nature of the coal in terms of its energy density and purity. Additionally, we might use adjectives like low sulfur to describe coal with minimal sulfur content, reducing the emission of sulfur dioxide when burned, and minimizing environmental impacts. This term underscores the environmental benefits of using coal with low sulfur content, such as improved air quality and reduced acid rain. Furthermore, we might use the adjective clean to describe coal that has undergone technologies such as carbon capture and storage to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This term highlights the efforts to mitigate the environmental impact of coal usage by capturing and storing carbon dioxide emissions. By using adjectives to describe coal characteristics, we can provide valuable insights into its quality, environmental impact, and sustainability for various applications. These descriptive terms help us to convey a nuanced understanding of coal and its role in our energy landscape, allowing us to engage in informed discussions about energy policy, environmental sustainability, and the future of coal usage. So, as we continue to explore the complexities of coal, pay attention to how adjectives are used to paint a detailed picture of its characteristics and implications. Now I would like listeners to immerse themselves in scenarios and role plays set in the context of coal production and usage, allowing us to better understand the complexities and challenges of this industry. Imagine a scenario where a coal mining company is considering expanding its operations into a new area. The company must weigh the potential economic benefits of increased coal production against the environmental and social impacts of mining in the region. In this role play, stakeholders such as local community members, environmental activists, and government officials engage in discussions and negotiations to address concerns about air and water pollution, land degradation, and the displacement of indigenous communities. Through this scenario, we can explore the competing interests and perspectives involved in coal production and usage, highlighting the need for sustainable practices and community engagement. Now let's consider another scenario focused on coal-fired power plants. Imagine a town where residents rely on a coal-fired power plant for electricity. However, concerns about air pollution and health risks have prompted calls for the plant to transition to cleaner energy sources. In this role play, stakeholders include plant operators, environmental advocates, and government representatives, which come together to discuss the feasibility of retrofitting the plant with emission control technology, or transitioning to renewable energy alternatives. This scenario allows us to explore the trade-offs between economic interests, public health concerns, and environmental sustainability in the context of energy production. I'd like to now encourage our listeners to engage in speaking exercises by simulating conversations about various aspects of coal mining, including safety measures, environmental concerns, and energy policies. By practicing these conversations, listeners can improve their English language skills while gaining a deeper understanding of the complexities surrounding coal production and usage. To get started, here are some prompts and example dialogues which can guide your practice. Let's consider our first dialogue about safety measures. Imagine that you are a coal miner discussing safety measures with your colleague before starting a shift. The dialogue may go like this. Hey, have you checked your safety gear? Yeah, I've got my helmet, my gloves, and safety boots on. How about you? Yeah, same here. Did you review the safety protocols for today's tasks? Yes, I've reviewed them all. We have our evacuation procedures and emergency exits. Safety first, as always. Our next dialogue will relate to environmental concerns. You could pretend that you're an environmental activist, discussing the environmental impact of coal mining with a community member. The dialogue could go like this. Hi, I'm concerned about the environmental impact of coal mining in our community. Yeah, what's that? What kind of impact are you talking about? Well, coal mining can lead to deforestation, water pollution, and habitat destruction for wildlife. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that. Maybe we should explore alternative energy sources. The next part is going to be about energy policies. You could roleplay a conversation between two policymakers discussing energy policies related to coal usage. An example dialogue could be this. We need to address the environmental impact of coal-fired power plants. Yes, yeah, agreed. Yeah, we could incentivize the transition to cleaner energy sources or impose stricter emissions regulations. Yeah, but what about supporting research and development of carbon capture and storage technology? Yes, that definitely could be a viable solution. Let's draft a proposal and present it to the committee. By practicing these conversations, listeners can improve their English speaking skills while gaining insights into the issues surrounding coal mining, environmental sustainability, and energy policy. So grab a friend or fellow learner and start practicing these dialogues to enhance your language proficiency and deepen your understanding of coal-related topics. As we wrap up today's episode, let's summarize the main points we've covered regarding the role of coal in energy production and its impact on the environment. Throughout our discussion, we've explored how coal has historically served as a vital source of energy, fueling industrialization and economic growth around the world. From its use in electricity generation to steelmaking and industrial processes, coal has been a cornerstone of energy production for centuries. However, we've also delved into the environmental implications of coal usage, including air and water pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, and habitat destruction. We've discussed the importance of understanding the environmental and social costs associated with coal mining and combustion, as well as the urgent need to transition to cleaner and more sustainable energy sources. By recognizing the challenges and opportunities presented by coal production and usage, we can work towards developing innovative solutions that balance energy needs with environmental protection and social equity. It's crucial for individuals, communities, and policymakers alike to engage in informed discussions and decision-making processes regarding the future of coal and its role in our energy landscape. Ultimately, by understanding the complexities of coal and its impacts, we can strive towards a more sustainable and resilient energy future for generations to come. As we are rapidly coming towards the end of today's episode, I want to encourage all of our listeners to take some time to review the vocabulary and grammar topics we've discussed related to coal. By reviewing these key terms and language structures, you can reinforce your understanding and improve your ability to discuss coal-related topics with confidence. Additionally, I encourage you to explore further resources on coal-related topics to deepen your understanding and knowledge. Whether it's articles, books, documentaries, or online courses, there are plenty of resources available to help you learn more about coal production, usage, environmental impacts, and energy policies. By expanding your knowledge and staying informed, you'll be better equipped to engage in meaningful discussions and make informed decisions about the role of coal in our energy landscape. So, take the time to explore these resources and continue your journey of learning and discovery. Finally, I want to remind all of our listeners to subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss out on future episodes covering a wide range of topics designed to help you improve your English language skills, whether it's exploring the nuances of grammar, expanding your vocabulary, or delving into fascinating subjects like coal production, hurricanes, or any other topic, our podcast is here to support your language learning journey. By subscribing, you'll have access to a treasure trove of valuable content that you can listen to anytime, anywhere, at your own pace. Plus, you'll stay updated on the latest episodes as soon as they're released, ensuring you never miss an opportunity to learn something new and enhance your English proficiency. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us on this exciting linguistic adventure. Thank you very much for listening, and we look forward to having you again with us soon for many more episodes to come.